Next up is split fours. We're going to be taking our same fourth pattern where we work our way up, 1, 2, 3, 4 in the scale, and we're gonna jump from the first note in that pattern to the last note in that pattern. So 1, 2, 3, 4. In this case, I'm gonna be playing in the key of A flat because we can and we should. We have A flat, B flat, C, C sharp is our fourth note. So when we play this, we're gonna jump from A flat to C sharp. And then from there, you would work from the next note up, which is B flat. So B flat, C, C sharp, E flat. So you would jump B flat to E flat. And then from there, from C, C, C sharp, E, F. So you jump C to F. You could reach both of them, but if we're playing in position in the first position, we're probably gonna play C to F. All right? So for this pattern where we're jumping fourths, the distances that we're moving are larger. And every time you add another note to a pattern, so we have done threes already, they were closer together. Fours are gonna be further apart. And then in another video, we're gonna talk about fives and sixes. Those will go even further apart. So you're jumping larger and larger distances. And it forces you to really see where the scale is on the fretboard. It forces your fingers to really know exactly where they need to go, because you're taking your first note, you're really actively thinking about where that is. But the next note, the fourth note, you have to just know the distance. Of course, as you're learning it, you're gonna spend some time going, okay, so the fourth is what? We go, okay. You figure it out as you go. But overall, with the fourths and the fifths and the sixes, etc., you are going to be making bigger jumps, so you have to know where you're going, okay? So all the way through an A flat major scale in the first position, jumping fourths, would sound something like this. And so because of how this all just lays out, it might be nice to end on the A flat here on the fourth fret of the E string as our final note, because that is actually our octave. We've gone around again in our pattern. And then just as we've done in the past, what you would do is you take the first position and you start to walk, and you gain a fret and you lose a fret. You gain a fret, lose a fret, gain a fret, lose a fret. All the way up the fretboard until you run out of fingering space. The higher you can go, the better, because your fingers will get used to playing up there cramped in. If you need a little bit more help with this, refer to the tablature layout walkthrough of a similar scale. It probably won't be A flat, but a similar scale that will show you the exact fingerings all the way through each position. To get the tab, you got to register. So go to liveukulele.com/fretboard. and you can join for free. These videos will be available to the public on YouTube, but if you want to get the downloads, register for free and you'll have access to the packet with tab examples of all of the exercises that we're working through, and also a practice routine so you can follow along, see how you can break up all of this material. So that's split fours, jumping fourth intervals back and forth to make our way through the scale.